Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and yep, Arby's here, he's in the background. The update's finally out. It's about, almost 45 minutes late, but, if I comment on that, I'm the problem, right? Anyway, let's talk about what they said is in the update. So, firstly, Bemmy Buddy, which we knew was going to be a thing, which is Bemmy Buddy, you level it up, you start the quest, it gives you a Bemmy Buddy, and then you can level it up to get either Bemmy Buddy that's Shiny Wumbo, or Bemmy Buddy that is 5-star Shiny Wumbo with Neptune's Crown. There are quests to defeat 1,000 enemies in Jellyfish Fields to get not only canned bread, but also the power of friendship. But I already see complete blank on blank difficulty. Defeat this unit. Defeat this, give this, place this, and then a bunch of scrambles, whatever that is. And yeah, so we just started the quest, so that means we have the Bemmy Buddy unit. So we're gonna equip him. We're gonna replace him with where Squawk was. Apparently, Mr. Krabs, got updated. Ooh, golden tree. Okay. I will say that is sick. Bro, I had golden trait reroll. That's pretty sick. So it says there's new offers for the merchants and then rare chance for special gem offers. Now, yeah, here it is. So Barnacle Man, who's a mythic, is in the raid shop here. Also, there's mythic chests, conches, and golden trait rerolls. They finally made golden trait rerolls farmable in the game. They also made magic conches farmable in the game. Oh god, everybody's following me. I don't like the new mobile video rewards. Let's check out the shop. So this is still here for the whole secret stuff. I don't think there's anything new in the shop. But yeah, let's go to Jellyfish Fields. I forgot. Yeah, there we go. So basically what we want to do is we're gonna do the quest for Bemmy. I'm gonna be honest, this update is super small. After being touted as like a massive update, this is small. Like, it's just Bemmy Buddy. Let me get this straight, right? They just barely introduced map rotation, by the way, for raids, so now Bubble Bowl is back in, right? However, the only real new content is Barnacle Man, the Bemmy stuff, and then we have to wait until Tuesday for Operation Evil to launch. How is this? How do they get away with this? This is it's so bad. It's not bad in terms of how do you put it? It's not bad in terms of like, oh hey, you know, it's just bad content. It's bad in terms of there's just not really much. Like the fact that it's literally just, hey, we refresh some merchant offers, there's new raid shop offers, and then there's a thing you have to wait until Tuesday for, and then crafting comes on the 13th. Why do we need crafting? What are we crafting? Like they haven't really... Makes kind of no sense to me, to be honest. Oh yeah, I forgot, what was it? Dialogue, sound effects. Okay, it's kind of weird. Bemmy quest. There's a Bemmy quest, Harvey. Did you not pick it up? Okay, the voice acting is like... And it gives you... Harvey, you've kind of made it hard for my Bemmy to get kills. There we go. So it's cool that they gave Bemmy like a full AoE and like stuff like that. I think that's really neat. I think it's cool that he's given this opportunity. I think the voice lines need to be worked on because I don't think they're... Yeah, I don't think their thing is working correctly as it should be. How many? So I'm guessing you can only place 2 Bemmys, right? So another question I had to ask myself is how hard is it going to be to get to the Shiny Wumbo 5-star Neptune's Crown? Because I'm guessing the... Like, some of the quests are going to be ridiculously hard. Like, I have a feeling I can see a, like, Neptune's... Or not Neptune's, a, yeah, whatchamacall that? The... update. The updated, Davy Jones. I could see updated Davy Jones being one of them. Which, by the way, in this video, thank you guys so much for 1,400 subscribers. It's so much appreciated. You guys have been so kind to me. Even though, yes, we've had problems with people in the comments, like most people very much agree with most of my opinions that I put out. But yeah, I'm much appreciative of everything you guys let me do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for 1,400 subscribers. We're gonna keep going as always, but yeah. But yeah, we're gonna keep going on this. So yeah, the update, again, the only thing that I don't like about this update is how little there is. Mind you, literally last week when they were talking about like the chest refresh update, and I'm guessing they decided to push back whatever update they were gonna do back again, unless Operation Evil is some big thing that they wanted to do. But like, it does not feel like this was the update that they were talking about when they said, oh yeah, next week's gonna be a massive update, which they said that in the update video for last week's update. So yeah, at this point, I don't trust them when they say massive update. I literally, right now, the only two things that are actually in the game that we don't have to actively wait for is Bemmy, which is going to take up a lot of people's time. And then the refreshes to the raid shop and the merchant. That's it. Like, it's pretty bad that they say mobile users can watch videos daily. Also, they got rid of the chest, like, infinite pack, by the way. So not only did they have it be an infinite pack to get that Squidosaurus Rex, they also had it be a limited time thing regardless. It's kind of a bum move, not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll be back and then we'll do some spreadsheet stuff. So I'll tell you guys how I feel. All right. So going back to the lobby, firstly, got some past stuff to grab. Secondly, so we did not get much of the friendship stuff from this is gonna be interesting. We did not get much friendship stuff. Here, let me try. Let me look at something. Because I think you're supposed to make it Bemmy only for infinite if you're gonna do this. So that means if you have other characters, like, I'd put them at the end so then you don't like lose. But like, as far as I know, Bemmy is probably going to be your like main person you want dealing damage. Now, the interesting part about it is it says you need to get 1,000 like takedowns, 1,000 takedowns, right? Come on, go off one more time. I'm gonna put him like here. But yeah, you need 1,000 takedowns. That also include, like, that has to be, from what I can tell, it has to be Bemmy that gets the takedowns, by the way. Meaning, if you don't want to die, what your best course of action is to do. One second. So yeah, if you want your Bemmy to be the one like doing all the damage, put a hash all the way in the back. And of course, spend the resources to upgrade your Bemmy, whichever one is in your front. and try to get him. I'm gonna do more quests. Yeah, so basically what you want is you want to take down as many as possible, and in reality you're gonna be doing it for a while, because unless you got 5 times speed like Harvey has right now, you're gonna be doing it for quite a while, because you need to get to 1,000 takedowns. I'm guessing with Bemmy, but I could be wrong about that. Either way, while this is farming in the background, we're gonna bring over our spreadsheet, which I already... Oh, nope, that was me bringing over my thing, because for some reason when I grabbed my spreadsheet, it didn't want to come over. Okay, so we're in our spreadsheet, right? And I just full screened my recorder. Let me just put this back. So we're in our spreadsheet. It hasn't changed from last time. Pay to win. I can say honestly, in like full honesty, that I haven't seen any actual pay to win. Actually, no. I will put it at 1 out of 5, because there is a new like watching advertisements thing, and it's only for mobile players. So I'm putting it at 1 out of 5, because anyone who says, oh, well, that's good. Yeah, they're making money off you watching the advertisements. Like, fun. I think I'm going to keep with my... I'm actually going to put it to 3... Or no, I'm going to put it to 2 out of 5. And the reason why I say this is because... Well, let's be honest. There's only there's only like one thing to really do right now, which is... Actually, no, I'm going to put it to 3, because I will say this. The new offers in the merchant are a lot better, and also the raid offers are also a lot better, making it easier to farm golden trait rerolls, making it easier to farm, conch shells. So yeah, very, very much a lot better. Units, I'm putting 2 out of 3. There's only 2 units currently in the game that they added. I think the third one, which is Mermaid Man Spongebob, isn't going to be added until Tuesday. Bloat. Honestly, I just put an arbitrary number last night. There's not really any quote-unquote... Actually, I'm going to put 1, because the whole advertisement thing is just bloat for mobile players. So... honestly, given the scores and everything else across the board, I think my original prediction of 3 out of not 5 out of 5, 3 out of 5 is correct. It's a mid update, like it's not anything like to write home about, but it's not a bad update either. It's just super small, which people predicted it was going to be small anyway, even though they're like in the last update they were hyping it up to be bigger than it is, but it's not. So yeah, with that being said, I think realistically, like as long as the Bemmy like grind, like if it's a grind where you can sit there and grind it like overnight and have like your stuff just going overnight, right, and you can get away with that, then I think the Bemmy quest line is fine. However, why is he saying help? But however, it depends on how hard it gets, because here's the thing: if they start saying, hey, do a raid on like Davy Jones difficulty or something like that, where it's like something that people are still struggling to do, like without... I'm not helping you, Harvey, you did it to yourself. But yeah, if it's something that people are still struggling to do, then I may adjust the score later. But honestly, as of right now, it's a perfectly just mid update. It's nothing special, nothing bad either, but it's all right. Did a lot of things that need to be changed, did a lot of good updates to that, so it's gonna stay at 3 out of 5. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think of the update, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.